Complete this rhyme. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
How are you working? How?
Who is that?
Welcome to The Point of View.
Welcome to Face to Face on Channel 1 Television.
And hello, welcome to What the Papers Are Saying.
This be football made in Ghana. It be the only pidgin show where it day on your screen. Channel 1 TV.
Thank you so much.
Some people are late. You know, they have to catch up. City TV is now Channel 1 TV. You understand?
This is Channel 1 TV, telling your story, empowering change.
Complete this rhyme. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
How are you working? How?
Who is that?
Welcome to The Point of View.
Welcome to Face to Face on
Don't you believe what I do? Be me a woman,
Dido do gouverneur, nyanya, clamedo, cuito, titi. Plevia son les plevia, Dzifa, qui va non les guégué. Anye babe, yo yo, anye babe, ouais, allez, que viele go, si que bien non, anye babe, yo yo, anye babe, ouais, allez, que viele go, si que bien non, ame chula o chula go. Ame kola o kola, kusi ke never ya inane. Anye babe yo, anye babe beble, aleke biele go, si beka miano. Anye babe yo, anye babe beble, aleke biele go, si beka miano. Oh, anye babe yo, anye babe beble, aleke biele go, si beka miano. Hey, I'm a chula o chula go. I'm a cola gona. L'on va garder les miens tombés, l'on sigue les miens plis au domaine. Laissez-nous, amareke, maté ou un clé. Mano pogne, n'a ma colonia de là où Nyala Quinebe. Les kawo tokede, les miens tombés, les kawo sigue les miens plis au domaine. Laissez-nous, amareke, maté ou un clé. Machoye chiklenye lupo Asodo jijo nao Masonya metibli bola kata Asavo nao Sameta gbaji nao Masoye chiklenye lupo Asodo jijo nao Sonya me tibli bola kata Asabona Tame gagbaji na wo chiklenye lu Aso adoji jo nao Masonya me tibli bola kata Asabo nao Tame gagbaji na wo Machonye chiklenye lu Aso adoji jo nao Sonya me tibli bola kata Asabona Tame gagbaji na wo Ano ponye Numa kolonya de na wo Nyala kwenyebe Lolo fakade Le miadome Lolo sige Nyekule kuo domela Ese mu Wekeke amareke matewa vano konye na makolonya de na o nyala punyembe deka wo tokede nya dome deka wo sike lenye kli wo to mela esengu eseke amareke matewa leon check you. Asida Akbelo Lelele Asida Akbelo Mako wakata kle akbelo Maruga wodeka No la moyo wanyoye ha Precious son fifi bombe Mako wakata kle akbelo Otuta korenye Yepega me Yesu yo 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 Mahula yami Elave o Besi wolona moi Yihamelona o Oh mahula yami Elave o Besi wolona moi Yihamelona o Mako wakata kle akbelo Everybody, akelo, makobo kata akelo, lele, na machagode na choke, esine chele munye machoke, amesi me wonu bombo like play, if I glolo e full like hey, jijo peti body me fall, na we mi akpoto mi fakpo. Lucio Mamento, ayati metu, menyekbe ye como. Hey, Mamula irabi, elave wo, mesi bolona moi, yehamelona wo. Oh, Mamula irabi la, elave wo, ona moi, yame. Ako wo kata play akbelo, bijula. Yemo, ele akbelo. Mako kata akbelo na machagode na cho sinejele munye macho amesira yulvo kona kle if aklolo wepo jijo peti body na wanya kpoto mi bakbo Lucio Memeto ayati metu menyekbe ye mi de komo Mawula irami Ilave wo Mesi unona mwa Nyamelona wo Oh mawula irami la Ilave wo Mesi unona mwa Nyamelona wo Mako kata ake Asido Akelo Mako kata ake Asido Ema akelo Oh mako kata ake Asido akelo Hey 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 Neme jagode na choke Simejele wonye machoke Amesi me wonu vampo la play if I glolo wepono Jijo body me na we me akpoto mi va Lucio Memeto ayasi medu menyekbe ye meje komo Mawula yamila ilave wo Mesi wolona moi Ihamelona Hey mawula ira ilave wo Mesi wolona moi Ihamelona Mako wakata play akelo Asido akelo kasia osu hontoi malo. Yesi bo home, the yo kweba kagai. Kasia matro magbo kasia osu hontoi malo. Lele osu sube kagai, kagai, kagai. Osu sube kagai kagi hontoi malo. Osu sube kagai, kagai, kagai. Osu sube kagai kagi hontoi malo. Kagai, 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 kagai. Osu sube kagai kagi hontoi malo. Osu sube kagai, kagai, kagai. Osu sube kagai kagi hontoi malo. Yesi wo home, the yo kweba kagai. Kasia matro magbo kasia osu hontoi malo. Yesi wo home, the yo kweba kagai. Kasia matro magbo kasia osu hontoi malo. Lele osu sube kagai, kagai, kagai. Osu sube kagai kagi hontoi malo. Osu sube kagai, kagai, kagai. Osu sube kagai kagi hontoi. One more time, see. Osu sube kagai, kagai, kagai. Osu sube kagai kagi hontoi malo. Osu sube kagai, kagai, kagai. Osu sube kagai kagi hontoi malo. Lolonye tronga micho, fovino jiji mama. Yeah, me kade jive, bowoko chege man. Bibiti luma, chile chacha, bele me, bona bolo.
All right, good morning, and welcome. It's a beautiful morning, beautiful Friday morning, the 8th of November. And look, Sayram and the Vroom Band. Beautiful music there. I just love the way he can take any song that's popular and then create a rendition in ever. It's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Welcome. Thank you for spending some time with us right here on Breakfast Daily. We are happy to be hosting you once again. My name is David Kwaku.
And my name is Dzifa Kaidy. Stay with us as we promise to make your morning very, very exciting and interactive. How can you join us on the conversations right here in the studio? You can join us via social media platforms at Channel 1 TV GH using the hashtag Breakfast Daily. That's if you're sending your comment via X, or you can send it via the WhatsApp number 020-4447-033. Remember that today is a Friday, and when it's a Friday, we give you the opportunity to call in and have a live discussion right here with us on the show. So we'll be doing that later on in the show. So you may want to stick and stay with us right here.
Absolutely. Well, we do have an interesting, very exciting lineup for you. Of course, you know that the entertainment prefect, Kwaku, he will join us later on in the show. And so you want to not miss out on that. Of course, there is the Africa Makeup and Beauty Fair that's coming up. And Dzifa has a conversation with the patrons of that event. And we also have more music from Sayram and the Vroom Band. We're going to be speaking with the event planners for I Testify 2024. Yes, you don't want to miss out on that event. Will be taking place, of course, at Cedar Mountain Church. And so we'll be having them in studio. That conversation will be happening later on in the show. And of course, as Dzifa said, the phone-in segment as well. We'll drop the topic shortly.
Of course, Kwaku.
Yeah.
It's the weekend is here, so we would want to remind our lovely and cherished viewers that we have an interesting show lineup for you this weekend, as we always do it. We don't want you to have fun with us throughout the weekend, have a boring weekend.
Yeah.
So we've promised you great programming during the weekend. Yes. So this weekend, tomorrow on the Wonder Space Show, it's been very exciting and very, very entertaining as well as educative. So you may not want to miss out on tomorrow's episode on the Wonder Space Show. It airs at 12 noon right here on Channel 1 Television. Join Mrs. Natalie and the whole family. Look, tomorrow should be a family day with you because the kids have gone to school from Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
Saturday happens to be like a family time. You spend time with them, bond and all of that. And the Wonder Space Show is crafted such that it's not just for the kids. It's for us adults, parents and guardians as well. You get to learn a lot.
Absolutely.
And tomorrow we are talking about Kinte.
Yeah.
So there's been a lot of conversations about Kinte being from Bonyue, others say it's from Agotime in the Volta region. So if you want to catch all that on the Wonder Space Show tomorrow, I'm sure you would learn a thing or two and definitely know where Kinte is originally from. All
right, fantastic. And don't forget that on the 16th of November, we have the Matrix Verse. Yes, Apioko will be coming with the Matrix Verse. You want to be part of that conversation. It's happening at the National Theatre. It's called Roots and Blossoms. You want to be part of that Roots and Blossoms. And Roots and Blossoms, it's going to be a fantastic experience that you'll be having with Apioko and Kwampa. So this is the Matrix Verse 24, okay? Matrix Verse Experience 24. You want to be right there, part of the action. So reach out, get your tickets, and make sure that you know the number is on your screen is 027-143-0082 for ticket reservations and inquiries. All right, so join us for Roots and Blossoms. It's the 16th of November, 2024. All right, so, well, we're going to get into the dailies. And joining me to help us go through the dailies, well, there's a lot of activities that have been happening, right? Yesterday was just chock-a-block full of parliamentary I don't know if I can use the word shenanigans, but happenings, you know. And Nana Tufo has joined me this morning to take us through the papers. Nana, morning.
Hi, David.
How are
Good
you
morning. I don't know. For a Friday, I'm pretty slow.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm
Probably
sure,
need me a little
I'm
something.
sure it will pick up a little later in the morning. We have some breakfast cooking.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Perhaps that's what I need.
Yeah, we have some breakfast cooking. So.
I mean, this is not typical me on a Friday.
More energy.
I need that. I understand.
We'll work something out. We'll work
Hopefully,
something
yes.
out. We'll work
Hopefully,
something
yes.
out.
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah, but yesterday, oh my goodness. So, my question for all MPs this morning is that, do we love Ghana at all? Because, you know, everyone's watching, right? Kids are watching. International world is watching, and we conduct ourselves as though only our selfish needs, wants, desires matter, and that Ghana is like, you know, second, you know, take the backbench. You don't matter as much. You know, the way we conduct ourselves. It says, I don't know what you think about all that's going on.
No, I can understand your sentiments, but hey, at the end of the day, politicians will always be politicians. Listen, there's a school of thought out there, or a conspiracy that is being thrown out there that all this could have been plotted. It can be planned.
It's part of the shenanigans.
Yeah, they need enough space and time to go and do their own campaigning because, I mean, a lot of them are at the verge of losing their seats, actually. So perhaps they need the time to go and campaign. They need to move out of the city into their constituencies.
But
to do their
I think
but it's only a conspiracy.
Yeah,
I mean, we can't put it out there. That's a fact. It's only a conspiracy theory that's out there. But hey, you never know. These are matured individuals, matured politicians. They know that they actually eat the law. They know what it says and have found loopholes in the law to exploit, to propagate their own personal agenda or whatever it is. So, I mean, good luck to them. It's Mother Ghana that suffers at the end of the day. Because if Parliament is not sitting, government business is not being done. As it is now, well, the vote of count that is supposed to more or less hold or present a budget until the next government, since we're going into an election, comes in and draws up a budget for the year, has not been done. So I don't even know what they're going to, well, if they still have enough time to do a budget for the transition and all that, it's up to them. But I mean, time and tide waits for no man.
Yeah.
The clock is fast ticking away. We want to plead with them. And of course, plead with national voices, respected national voices, to intervene in this particular impasse. Because, I mean, where it's going, it's dangerous.
It's not good.
We had the CJ say that there was a crisis because Parliament was not sitting. Then we had the Speaker sort of a response saying that there's no constitutional crisis. So, I mean, we have three arms of government, right? The executive, the judiciary, the legislature. I believe that these three arms, leadership, can sit, judge, and find a solution to this. And of course, well, we're still waiting for the Supreme Court to hear the substantive matter as presented by Afenyo Markin. This will be on November 11, I think.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So once that is done,
happens.
hopefully it is expedited. A ruling is given to the interpretation being sought by Afenyo Markin on the 11th. We'll put the matter to rest. Parliament sits. Government business is done, and then we proceed as a nation. I listened to Ibrahim Murtala Mohammed. He's an NDC MP. I've forgotten his constituency. He says each parliamentary sitting cost almost 1 million Ghana cedis.
That's what I heard.
1 million Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
David, in Accra, there are schools under trees. In Accra, there are communities without a place of convenience.
In fact, when you put it that way, let's simplify it for our viewers. 1 million cedis can actually build an entire school and remove a school that's under trees.
And we spend this much going to Parliament for what, 15, 20 minutes?
How much did we spend for New Bakwa? 1.3.
1.3. And that got them a market, washroom facility, and of course a water facility.
A water facility and all of that. Yeah.
That's 1.3 million.
1.3 million.
And we're spending almost same daily for each parliamentary sitting. And all we go is that, okay, we have the numbers to do business, but we do not have a quorum to take decision, and so we are adjourning sine die.
Yeah.
And 1 million cedis gone. Sikana Ede. It's sad. Well, let's see how the papers have captured the stories, of course, including that of Parliament and, of course, the Electoral Commission, because we have just about 30 days to the election. It looks like on the international election calendar, Ghana is the last baby.
Oh, really?
You know, 2024 is actually the ultimate election year because there's been close to 60 elections worldwide. Wow. Worldwide. Yeah. Okay. And it looks like Ghana will be the last one.
We are at the tail end.
We'll see what happens. Yeah. All right, I'll take you to the Ghanaian Times. Front page says, EC presents final certified copies of voters registered to political parties, independent candidates. Impasse in Parliament. Speaker adjourns House indefinitely again. Bagman supervising lawlessness in Parliament. That's the NPP majority alleging. And you know that ordinarily Farmers Day would have been on the first Friday of December. It's happening today.
Yeah.
So 40th National Farmers Day to be held today.
Yeah.
That's the front page of the Ghanaian Times this morning.
Yeah, well, happy Farmers Day to all farmers out there. Farmers, fishers, you know, everyone that's in the agri space.
Kudos to all farmers. God bless the hands that feed us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're ever grateful. Ever grateful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The Daily Graphic captures the headlines as these. It says, can MPP take over KEEA seat? NDC is sure of victory. Demonstrate true statesmanship. Afenyo Markin tells Speaker. My credit score unveiled as third credit reference bureau. Okay, and Parliament adjourns again. Government business still hangs. So those are the headlines on the front page of the Daily Graphic. Now, it says at the back page, Ghana Water Limited loses 1.89 billion Ghana cedis worth of processed water. Processed water. Let that sink in. Processed water.
Keyword.
We pumped in money to process the water, and we are losing the volumes to the tune of 1.89 billion Ghana cedis worth. Wow. What a country.
Sad state.
What a country.
All right, I'll take you to the News Center. News Center says credit scoring system launched to remove bottlenecks to credit is attributed to Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. MTN goes big on sustainability with green technology. Best post 881 million Ghana cedis profit, clears all legacy debts. Now, Best here is actually Boss.
What we knew as Post.
What we knew as Boss. Now it's bulk energy storage, not bulk oil anymore. So yeah. And indeed, they must be commended. They're like one of the state-owned enterprises that is really turning things around. I mean, it has a picture of Dr. Edwin Alfred Provençal out there. Yeah.
Big man.
Bagbin setting Ghana on fire. This is attributed to the NPP caucus leader, Alexander Afenyo Markin. That's it for the front page of the news center.
All right. The Chronicle captures the headlines as these. It says Bagbin is supervising chaos in Parliament. Majority Leader Afenyo Markin. It says here, I'm using digitalization to solve economic problems. Bawumia is speaking, I'm sure that's a rebuttal to the fact that he's abandoned the economy, he's dealing with digitalization. He says, no, that's not what's happening. You missed it. I'm using digitalization to fix the economy. All right. Then the scripture for today on the front page of the Chronicle says, Proverbs 28 verse 16, a ruler who lacks understanding is a cruel oppressor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Jab, man.
To whom it may concern.
That's all. Easy.
To whom it may concern.
Easy. Yeah,
all right. The Herald newspaper this morning is reporting that Akufo-Addo hijacks 86-year-old Efiang Kwanta Regional Hospital as his legacy.
Is it not the effigy of himself?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I saw a video of a man drilling the seat of the effigy this morning.
I mean, it's quite interesting the kind of reaction it's generated on social media.
Yeah, it is.
Ghana is a beautiful country.
It is.
You'd expect some of these things.
So my 16-year-old daughter, who doesn't live here, by the way, but follows Ghana news and Ghana politics and everything else. And she's very interestingly, very politically minded, you know. Right. So she's updating me what's happening in America, her thoughts on the different things. And then she's asked when she saw me post the story, because it was a news item, right? And she says, was that necessary? As a president, should he be flaunting himself? Isn't it a bit narcissistic?
I was like,
my daughter.
You know that song, right?
Yeah.
So be a mama baso me I'm a trumpet Joe.
Blow it yourself. Thank you.
Anyways, NDC and MPP trade blame outside Parliament as Speaker adjourns for absenteeism. Bawumia outdoors credit scoring system for easy access to cash. Sakawa lover Hajia for real lands UK policeman. Others in trouble.
Hey.
Mahama tells Saul to punish NPP for denying them Parliament. Bashes judiciary over its injustice. And then you get highlights of the NDC and MPP manifestos on housing when you grab a copy of the Herald newspaper.
You know, I'm really looking forward to the numbers coming in from
Sal.
From Sal.
Yeah.
Likpe Lolobi, you know,
Sancho
Kofi and
Akpafu.
Because of all the, as we all know, of all the places in Ghana, they are the only ones who don't have parliamentary representation, right? And so it will be interesting to see what they feel about that.
Yeah.
You know, how they feel about that.
I think the matter is still in the High Court in Ho. I think the matter is still there. If you follow Imani Africa President Franklin Kujo, you'll be getting some highlights.
Yeah.
Every time the court sits, he makes a post regarding proceedings and all. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let's take a look at the front page of the Republic Press. And it says here, Betifi on high alert. Palace invasion backfires as community takes down troublemakers. Yeah, we need to really, you know, calm the waters, as it were. Some of our communities.
The videos are horrific. I think the security agencies should be up and doing. The videos are terrible. And you see, when things like this happen and we begin to attribute them to a state agency, it portends trouble for the nation. Because the reports we're picking, not confirmed though, alleges that these men who invaded the palace, obviously led by a lady that says or claims she is the Abrewetia of Kwaku, are supposed, allegedly, to be national security officers.
Wow.
And that's what I'm saying, that when issues like this crop up, it's important that the state agency that has been allegedly fingered in this matter comes out, make a denial or confirmation. And if you're confirming, you give legal basis to that. You get it. It doesn't have to take speculation in the media and of course on social media. When such things brew, I mean, it's
and we shouldn't let
exactly
it go
people lose confidence in that state agency. And if we're seeing videos of the indigents having been able to outpower so-called national security officers, then really it goes to empower others to do same when there's legit concern for the national security to act. You get it. So I mean, the state agencies should be seen to be disputing some of these things, refuting them, or confirming and giving reasons as to why they had to or that had to happen.
Ghanaians mad at MPs as Speaker adjourns Parliament again. Now, Fenyomaken slams Speaker. And then we have MPP congratulates President-elect Donald Trump on election victory. We also have Mahama congratulates Trump on his re-election. And Baumia launches My Credit Score. Now, as we're going around congratulating, I hope that we keep our eyes on our own matter and make sure that we have a proper, good election without trouble, you know. Americans election.
Now you're sounding like the good old prof. God rest his soul. Dzifa.
It's a very simple issue. No, because you see, at the end of the day, it's good enough, you know, and proper that you say, oh, well done, well done. But when it's your turn, you should also be able to show that we can run a good election and show them that we can also handle our business without it, you know, degrading into chaos. You know, so it's important.
But I mean, it's something we've done over the years, and I have all the trust and confidence that we can do it again if all actors play their roles accordingly. If conditional statement. If all actors play their roles accordingly. All right, David, I'll take you to the Daily Guide newspaper this morning. Major story, of course, coming out of Parliament says vacant seat saga. Speaker, NDC on warpath. Afenyomaken speaking there. Baumia unveils My Credit Score system. Parliamentary standoff will affect public servant salaries. Dami host SKB Asante on international arbitration. And 2 die in Konongo accident. Okay, that's it for the Daily Guide.
I saw pictures of that gory accident. That was very unfortunate. You know, we need to do way better than we are doing when it comes to driver. One of the things that I've noticed, and I think that's what the statistics really show, that a lot of the accidents that are happening are driver error. You know, driver error. Either wrong choice of time to overtake, drivers sleeping because they've been overly fatigued, and all those things are the major causes of our accidents. You know, one of the things I find bewildering is when you have a dual carriage and we're all going the same direction and we are still able to have an accident. You know, I mean, seriously. So driver error, we need to really work hard on this. You know, the Ghanaian publisher says, Backman leading NDC on warpath. Majority leader speaking. Baumia unveils My Credit Score platform. 18,772,289 eligible to vote. This is coming from the EC. ADB MD Lord's Climate Resilient Agric Initiatives in Ghana and AUCC honors 4 proud GJA laureates, laureate alumni. All right.
The new publisher this morning says Majority Leader Backman setting fire on Ghana in collusion with NDC. Ursula receives Exemplary Leader Award. Bust clears 384 million CD debt. That's it for the new publisher this morning.
All right. The custodian says Bust clears 384 million Ghana cedi legacy debt. Baumia launches My Credit Score platform for buying goods on credit. Okay. Backman is setting Ghana on fire. Majority leader speaking. NDUA salutes, DUA salutes Trump, projects MPP's win. Okay.
The Informer newspaper, Baumia targets Ghanaian youth with digital skills, fighting corruption with digitalization. Humboldt Bagman ready to promote government business. Extending free SHS to cover private schools. EduWatch deflates NDC policy, argues abolishing double track detrimental. Majority Leader blasts Speaker for instigating confusion in Parliament. And top right-hand corner says we'll press contempt charges against Bagman. Katie Hammond reveals.
All right, let me do my final paper here. It says Baumia to win one touch with 50.48. That's the ABC News. This is an IGG poll is affirming. Okay. We have very interesting polls, you know, swinging both ways. The Muhammad
we saw the same thing in the U.S. elections.
Yes, I know.
Even on the 9th hour, we saw polls tipping towards Harris.
Yeah, and it's like the question is, how did they get it so wrong? Because it wasn't even close.
It was a beating.
It was a lashing,
a whipping,
a shellacking. Muhammad lied. Government never borrowed 42 billion from BOG. This is a UPSA Don speaking. And John Mahama's portion of Ghana's current debt stock is the same as that of Akufo-Addo. Dr. George Domfe speaking there.
All right. The final one for me is the Inquisitor. Dismissal of case against Deputy IGP. Police personnel jubilate. Napo is a genuine promise keeper. This is the Yana speaking. Speaker suspends Parliament indefinitely again. Why we boycotted Parliament for the second time? Afenyo Markin explains. And if you go to the top right-hand corner, says NDC raises concerns over EC's final voters register statistics. That's it for the Inquisitor newspaper.
All right. I don't know if there's any story that particularly jumps out at you, but let me just give us a few headlines from channel1news.com and then citynewsroom.com. We've solved economic problems with digitalization. This is Baumia speaking. We're looking at Second D Takrady residents call for removal of Akufo-Addo statue. Whoa. Okay. Afenyo Markin more focused on majority leader title than government business. Mahama Yariga speaking. Baumia is the best person to take Ghana forward, and this is Napo there speaking. Some unfortunate news there we mentioned earlier. 6 sustained machete wounds as a Betifi youth clashed with armed men. All right, let me take you to citynewsroom.com. We have Francis Sosu and 4 other MPs introduced bill to abolish tax on betting winnings. Okay. Government spends at least 1 million Ghana cedis on each parliamentary recall. This is Mutala disclosing there. NDC parliamentary candidate storms Salt FM over alleged defamatory remarks. And Channel 1 TV's Frema Juname engages with U.S. residents following Trump's victory. All right, so those are some of the headlines on our various portals, citynewsroom.com, for your credible news updates. All right, we're always there for you. Channel1news.com as well. All right, and that's what we have for you. Now, we also have elections.citynewsroom.com. Yeah. All the filler you need. Yeah.
All the data on elections from 1992, past, present, there. You can also get election-related activities, election-related coverage also on the website. And then, of course, once you log on, you find how interactive it is. You can draw your analysis, and everything is out there on the website. That's elections.citynewsroom.com.
Yeah.
So you go there, you can get results for presidential, results for parliamentary. You can see how the regions have voted over the years, how constituencies have voted over the years. And then, of course, you can draw patterns as to why one region is regarded a stronghold for one party or the other. You can also establish why a region or a constituency may be classified as a battleground, a swing region, and all that information is up there on the website. It's quite engaging, quite interactive as well. And of course, we've put all that together to ensure that we provide comprehensive coverage of the 2024 general elections and all election-related activities. You want to stay with us on Channel 1 Television and, of course, 97.3 City FM for comprehensive coverage of the elections. But we entreat you to join the conversations, especially online, with the hashtag Ghana Post 2024, hashtag City Verify, because we know that there's misinformation and disinformation out there, and so you can tweet at us, tag us to fact check some of the information that you may come across, and you can do that by hashtagging City Verify. But of course, this is the Election Bureau, and so you want to use the hashtag Election Bureau as well.
Fantastic. And I thank you for coming through.
Thank you too, David. It's always a pleasure.
Okay, Charlie, the breakfast now.
Yeah.
They shouldn't go with that.
I'm done with you, right? So I can take the lead.
We're going to take a quick break. When we're back, we're going to get into our phone-in segment and the conversations. You don't want to miss out on that.
Get ready.
Every objection against you is hereby dismissed.
For Impact 2024 with the Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams, Reverend Dr. Eastwood Anaba, Apostle Joshua Selman, Apostle Isi Igeneba, Bishop Dr. Bernard Ojiri Asari, and Reverend Dr. David Entry, November 24th to December 1st, 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. daily at Action Chapel International, Prayer Cathedral, Dominion Arena. For inquiries or pass information, call 059-230-0069.
Life is a celebration of moments. Big and small.
The sun is scorching, I'm feeling the heat.
With Piva Drink, every moment becomes a refreshing celebration. From the beach to your home, in every corner of your world. Piva Drink at a burst of refreshment.
Give me Piva cocktail and tangerine.
Celebrate every moment with Piva Drink. Refreshment for every occasion. Piva Drink, a taste you will love.
P for Piva.
This advert is FDA approved.
A vote for the MPP candidate in this 2024 election is a vote for a third term for Nana Akufo-Addo. Why they are desperate to break the 8 is to do a cover-up of the 8 years of atrocities that they have inflicted on Ghanaians.
Stand this way. Go this way. Come this way.
Vote John Dramani Mahama for president. Trustworthy, honest, and reliable. Vote for change. Choose the umbrella. Vote John Dramani Mahama and the NDC.
Luck is everywhere.
8K. Hey, wait. You can put it on his tab. This is my man. Good luck.
We'll radio. We are star 712. I'm on dialing the magic numbers. Star 712. Now welcome to the luckiest. And now with me at home ticket. You can buy for yourself or your loved ones.
Mommy, tell mommy who's here.
You're buying for me, right?
Or who else?
Oh.
Let's choose buy tickets for others.
Love you, boo boo.
So maybe straight to option 4. Now we need to buy tickets worth 50 Ghana to qualify. Yes, you can buy random or preferred tickets. I'm choosing random tickets. Listen, if you buy the random ticket, the system chooses a random number for you. But if you buy the preferred, you get to input your own preferred 5 digits. 5. Now follow the prompts and confirm. Now the luckiest.
The luckiest is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform, not for persons below 18 years. T&Cs apply.
Welcome back from that break. Now it's time to get very interactive with you on the show. It's time for us to read your comments. It's time for us to actually engage you via phone call. So we'll be opening the phone lines shortly. And when we do, you can call on the number. You can send your WhatsApp messages actually on the number 020-444-7033, or you can call via the number on your TV screens right now. And also send your comments via social media platforms using the hashtag Breakfast Daily. Now this morning, we are asking a very simple question. We are asking you, what is your worst experience with a partner who is always on their phone? In this day and age that technology has come to stay, we can't even get away from it. Technology has been like our shield, or some people's comfort, if I'm allowed to say so. What is your worst experience with a partner who is always on their phone? I'll start off with asking Kwaku. Kwaku, have you had that experience before?
Well, yes and no. Now, you see, I tend to be drawn to people who are quite busy and quite driven, you know. So they are not necessarily going to be always, you know, fidgeting with their phone and all of that. Because I tend to find that people who fidget a lot with their phones, and in the moments when, in the times and moments when you're even engaging them, they are still distracted by the phone, tend to have a worldview where they feel as though those who are out there are more important than those who are in front of them, you know. And even if they don't necessarily think about it in that way, that's the exhibition that they're giving us. That's what they're portraying, right? You're engaging with the hundreds of people who are not in this room, right? Meanwhile, I'm here with you in this room, and you're engaging with others who are in other places, sometimes even out of the country. You're rather chatting with them, you know, interesting. So, but I haven't had any really bad experience myself, no, with someone like that. I don't tend to like to be with people like that anyway, so that's just me.
Well, I would not say I have two, because I feel like sometimes when, for example, you and I here right now, if I want to engage you or I really want your attention on something and you're on your phone, there could be a million things you'd be doing on the phone. It could be work, it could be business, it could actually be a meeting, because now we have
meetings on our
virtual meetings. We do a lot. People's offices or their businesses are actually on their phone. So you get people still on their phone the whole time, 24/7, like they're always on their phone, and I wonder, what is this person always doing on their phone? So if I indulge your attention, I'll just prompt you and then we have a conversation. But sometimes it becomes a very irritating or annoying when you are trying to spend quality time with your partner, or you are trying to make a connection, and you realize that the person is distracted, or the person is like so far away from what you are even talking about that you have to prompt the person. Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening. It's really something that.
So yes, I mean, it's very. I think that people are also learning to navigate this modern era where phones have come. At first, if you want to reach someone, to deliver a message to somebody, you would go, let's say you would go to the post office and go and book a phone call. Okay, there was a time like that, you know, you would go to the post office, go and book a phone call. Then we started to have handsets in our houses, right? These dial phones. I don't even, did you ever come across dial phones?
Yes.
Back in the day, you know, where the one that you dial,
yes,
you know, like that.
Yes.
So
I saw some, but I never used one.
You never used that.
Yes.
Okay, so I've used dial phones before, you know. But then I'm just saying that now we are in an era where you can literally have 10 conversations going at the same time. You're dealing with a business. You're dealing with an order. So let's say you're an events planner, and then you also have, let's say, fruits business, right? You can deal with somebody trying to plan an event with you. You can also deal with somebody ordering a basket of fruits.
Right.
You can be dealing with maybe your child needs some attention somewhere, and your child has messaged you, you are dealing with that, you're dealing with your partner, your spouse, you know, who's also on. You can be dealing with so many different conversations at the same time. So people get to a point where they easily fall in love with that way of being, right? And they forget that there's someone who is with me in person. And this moment, I may be losing this moment whilst I gain the rest of the world. I may be losing this moment, right? So the question we are asking is that, share with us some of your experience. Share with us your thoughts. What do you think? What do you make of it, right? What's your worst experience that you've had, you know, with a partner who is constantly on their phone, even when you're in their presence? Share with us your thoughts. Share with us your experiences. Call the number that we are going to give you. The number to call and to also send a WhatsApp message is 0204-447-033. Once again, it's 0204-447-033. Call us and share your thoughts with us. I know it's a trying experience. Sometimes you just want to grab the phone and throw it away. But you can't grab the phone and throw it away. You have to learn how to manage it and all of that. What's your worst experience? Call us and share with us what you think.
No, again, I feel like even though we may so much love our phones, or you may so much be involved with what you are doing on your phones, need to attend to businesses, your child, and every other need, the partner or whoever it is, even if it's just a friendship, the person needs your attention as much in that very moment. For example, you are getting to know someone and you go on a date. So somebody actually told me about his experience where he went out on a date with a lady, and then she was on her phone the entire time. The entire time. And that was like a big turn off for him. And after that, he told me that, look, I'm not doing this again, because it felt like she just wanted the atmosphere to be on her phone. It was as though I was non-existent. Yeah.
But you know something, there's a reason why some people also do that. It's easier to hide in cyberspace, right? And I don't need to see your face. I don't need to look into your eyes. I don't need to engage emotionally, right? And so you hide in cyberspace. You're chatting, but you don't need to frontally confront anyone, right? Well, we have a caller from Kaswa. Vanessa, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, welcome to Breakfast Daily.
Thank you.
All right. What do you think about the conversation that we're having?
It's very annoying when you're with your partner and then you want their attention, but it's like they're so fixated on their phone. They don't want to pay attention to you. You almost feel like you're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so typically, what would you do when that's the situation? What would you do?
Oh, I told him that he put the phone away because it's a me time we are having. If you really want me to, you should have just told me. But once I'm there, I'm not saying don't take your phone. Yeah. You can, intermittently check your phone for calls and messages and all that. But constantly on this is a no-no. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for the call.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah.
But Kwaku, as Vanessa said, it can be very, very annoying. And then again, I feel like it makes you also lose some form of intimacy or connection with your partner or whoever it is. You know, last week we had a conversation about children and what age is appropriate or is right enough for them to have a phone. And we explored all the various options or how we can navigate this. And it is not too far from this, because if you are looking at spending quality time or building your child's cognitive ability and also improving on their social skills, it is just the same way.
Yeah.
You want to bond with somebody, you want to spend good time, you want to have great eye contacts when you are having conversations, and the person is just engrossed in their phone the whole time. It really, really takes away from the moment.
Yes, exactly.
It really does.
I agree with you. I mean, I think it's important for us to understand that, look, I have been to some places, they have rules, right? So for example, some friends of ours, when we meet and we say we are going for, let's say we're going for dinner, right? Or lunch or whatever, we put all our phones in a basket. Nobody's touching their phone for the next 45 minutes. Simple as that. You see, someone say, what if somebody's calling? Listen, hold on a second. Hold on a second. What if someone is calling and you need to attend to it? But guess what? Back in the day when your parents didn't have mobile phones, were there no human beings who needed to call? When you don't have a phone, don't people still want to call you when you don't have a phone? They do. They just can't reach you. So let's not let the phone become this all-powerful, almighty thing that disrupts every aspect of our lives. You know, and it's like the in-person, genuine relationships that we can have, we don't have them.
That's really, really true. But whilst you're having this conversation, I would also want to entreat you that you can actually call us to share your experiences and your thoughts with us, or you can send us a WhatsApp message on the number 020-444-7033, 020-444-7033. That's a number to send your WhatsApp and also call. We have a caller on the line. Hi, Kojo, good morning.
Morning, dear.
Right, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well, and yourself?
I'm well. How is Oyarifa treating you this morning? How's the weather there?
Very cool, nothing bad.
Nice. Let's hear you. What's your experience?
Okay, I have a problem with my spouse.
Okay.
And he closes early from work and come home very late. And whenever she comes to, he refuses to talk to me. Always on the phone with the police. Police at work. I'm confused. I don't know what to do.
Have you tried to have a conversation with her?
She refused. Anytime that I try to communicate with her, she stepped out.
Oh.
I see. That's a difficult one. Yeah, I know this one. I think you need to seek counseling because it's something that. Honestly. The person doesn't want to talk to you at all. I think you need to seek counseling on this one.
That's a bit strange.
Thank you.
Anyway, thank you for calling.
So it's a tough one.
Yes.
You know, it's a tough one because at the end of the day, people feel that's where, you know, a lot of people find solace in their phone.
That's the thing. And now it's social media.
But isn't it sad?
Well,
that's where you find solace?
It is. But Kwaku, I don't know how this generation has become reoriented and, I mean, social media driven. Look, there's a lot going on social media, the good, the bad, the ugly. So if you are going to turn your attention and then be so much engrossed into all the social media apps and neglect or ignore the people around you, then there's a problem.
Yeah. We have a caller from Kumasi. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Good morning. Welcome to Breakfast Daily.
Good morning.
Yes. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, please, we'll talk about this communication. I have a lady we are staying together, but maybe we are living in different rooms. But anytime she comes to my room, the moment she enters into my room, I will just put myself down. But she will be holding her face down. So I have adapted a strategy that I will just walk away. I will just let her go out of the room because I cannot.
Sorry, can you reposition yourself so we can hear you a bit clearer?
Okay, I said I'm staying with a lady, but we are not in the same room.
Okay.
But anytime she comes into my room, she will start moving her phone throughout. By the moment she enters my room, I'll just put my phone aside because I'm kind of a busy person. Okay. So the only little time that I have to use good quality of it. But when she enters my room, so start pressing her phone. But when she's alone, she'll never use the phone. So I was wondering how is this possible?
Yeah.
So I have taken a better strategy. When I see her do that, I just let her go out and quality time.
How is that working?
Well, it's I can see sometimes you'll get pissed off, but I don't care because we are not married. We are just dating. So I have taken it that way.
Okay.
But I have a question for you. You mentioned that when she's alone, she doesn't use her phone. How do you know that?
The reason is that sometimes I will send her a message. It will take some minutes before she will reply. When you ask me, I was just in the washroom. I was just looking at,
This problem is familiar. I think I also have All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much for calling. Thank you. We appreciate the call. You see, I'm with you. Every time I'm with you, I see you on your phone.
Yeah.
Then when I send a message, when I'm not with you and I send a message, it's like, you're not responding. Yeah. And it's like, I'll wait, they're supposed to come much, but it's like, really? But every time I'm with you, you're on your phone. So how is it that
when I'm not
with you, it's like you don't seem to be on your phone as much? Or it's like you see the message. See, because the other thing also is that the person can easily see the message and decide that I'll respond later.
So I was just thinking, what if it's the problem of the person not enjoying your company that much?
That's you see, so it's a revelation there, right? Because it's like maybe you're being told that, hey, you're not that interesting.
I'm not getting the kind of vibe I want to get from our interactions or the conversation. So I'd rather want to see what's going on, surf the net, and want to see what's going on, what's happening in the world.
Dzifa, walk us through some of the different things that people, the different platforms. So we'll go to that.
Before that, we have a call on the line. Right. Hi, good morning.
Hello.
Hi, good morning. Your name and where you're calling from?
I'm calling from a celebrity. I'm Eric.
All right, Eric, let's hear you.
Yeah. Before, I could remember I had such an experience. In fact, this one, it is not about anybody, it's about myself. Some years back when we were not having food, I was actually, most of the time when my partner comes to me, most of the time I'm engrossed in reading maybe a particular newspaper. And then she'll come and sit down. And one day at a point, but then I had thought a lot of papers, I wanted to read them. And then this lady came in, she greeted me, I gave her something to take. And then she would say maybe about 3 to 4 words, and I would say 1. And then she found out that I wasn't paying attention to her. So she just got up, took all the papers, and then threw them away. So what I wanted to say is that at times it is not only about phones, but it's about also reading. You understand? When we are doing certain things, we enjoy so much, and then we feel that when the next person comes, he's just coming to interrupt us, and then we don't even pay attention to the next person. This is what I can share with you. Yeah,
all right.
My own experience. Yes.
Thank you so much
for
Eric.
sharing. Thank you.
Right, Kwaku. So before Eric called you, you're asking that I walk.
Yes, what are the distractions, the phone distractions, the different apps and other things that can happen on the phone to distract you?
So, Kwaku, there's a lot happening on social media, as I said earlier on, especially now with the various social media apps and the fact that people can actually create lots of interesting content. I mean, when you go on social media, you are spoilt for choice. There's a lot to choose from. So you go on TikTok, you can stay there for as long as you want to. There's Instagram, there's Facebook, there's Twitter, there's Snapchat. I mean, a whole lot. These are just a very few ones.
And your partner is not as interesting as Snapchat or TikTok.
Well, yeah, your partner will not give you the things that you see on these platforms, it depends. And Kwaku, see, sometimes when you are on social media, this is how I feel. Sometimes when you're on social media, you see people's relationship content. Now that people are trying to create content and make money out of it, they imagine certain things, put it on social media, and make you believe that this is how they are actually living their life. But you may go into it and find out that it is just content, and people will idolize these things, imagine them, and expect the same from their relationships. So when they are not getting the same results, then it turns out being a whole different situation. Then it's like, okay, you're not giving me what I am asking for, so I'd rather stay on the phone and enjoy the content that I am seeing on there rather than engaging with you.
But that's a problem.
Yes, it's such a big problem.
Because your phone can't hug you. Let me repeat that. Your phone cannot hug you. Your phone can't comfort you when you're bereaved. No. You see, so we need to understand that as important as the phone is, it's not as important as any human being in your life, right? Especially those who are close to you. You cannot put your phone ahead of them. So yes, you must work. Yes, you need to attend to certain things and engage with people and so on and so forth. But let it be that the phone is just a tool to access work, right? So if you see it like that, it's like your car, right? If your car is seen as a tool to get from point A to point B, then you're not obsessed. You see, so it's like you've reached your destination, but you're still in the car because you're obsessed with your car. You know, nobody does that, right? So it's the same thing with the phone. Let's just understand that the phone is this tool that allows us to speak to our brothers in America, our sisters in Canada. Usually they think, yeah, so that's how it should be. Oh, we have a caller from Zeno. Yeah, I think it's Zeno. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, your name, please.
Yeah, I'm Ebenezer calling from Deno.
All right, Ebenezer, talk to us.
Hello?
Yes, talk to us, Ebenezer.
Oh, okay. With the issue we are discussing, you know, currently most of our fire outbreaks at homes. So currently I'm saying that most of our fire outbreaks at homes are caused by our wives speaking to their phones, leaving food and other things on their burner for so long. I can remember an instance, a woman was on phone forgetting that she was cooking.
Yeah.
She got to sleep, and before she wake up into an outbreak of fire. Fire has engulfed the entire building.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether this phone addiction is by the work of the devil. I don't know. I have a similar problem with my wife.
Okay.
Children will come back from school, they will not do their homework. She's on her phone, you have to come. I mean, I don't know. I'm confused. This topic is very, very important to us. It's dear to my heart. So I don't know. Help us to solve it.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much for calling, Ebenezer. Thank you for calling. All right. So
thank you.
Ebenezer is bringing up something very important. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
This one that Ebenezer is blaming the women. He's blaming us all.
So you see, I want to explain something to Ebenezer. Now, the phone produces a certain level of excitement, joy, elation, right? Now, the feeling that you get is because a hormone called dopamine is released when you're excited. You see people are looking at their phone and they'll be just smiling for no reason. It's no reason based on where you are sitting. You don't understand why they are smiling. But something in the content they are watching is creating a smile on their face. Now, dopamine can also be addictive. So you want to go back again and again and again and experience the elation and the excitement that was produced the last time. That's how come we keep watching the same social media handles, right? So you find a particular handle.
Content.
You know, that is creating certain content. You want to always go back to that place because that place creates some excitement for you personally, right? It might not even be exciting for other people, but you enjoy that person's content. So you keep going back there. Why?
There's something new.
Because the person produces a certain excitement in you, right? So, that being said, I think we need, again, to have rules, right? Now, Dzifa, for me, I think that in our homes, we need to just simply lay down rules and for ourselves, guidelines and rules for ourselves. I
was going to say
right?
that.
Yeah, and say that, listen, right, so at dinner table, for example, okay,
no phones.
No phones. You can make that, you can use that. You can also decide that, look, dinner table is the time when I want to do my phone, but you have to structure it in such a way that it doesn't become disruptive to all your other relationships. Because it can, you know. And what he's saying, for example, there are fires have been known to have been caused because somebody was distracted on their phone. Of course. Right? Of course. Car accidents. Oh. People are on their phones. Texting and driving.
Like lots of them.
You see, so it's important for us to bear in mind that the phone itself is a tool to access information, to access people, but it must not become disruptive. As soon as you start using it in a way that it can become dangerous to life and property, then you're going too far, right?
And Kwaku, just to add to that, I feel, I strongly believe in communication when it comes to relationships, no matter the kind of relationship. I feel like, for Ebenezer example, he mentioned that we should help him solve the problem. We cannot help you. We can't help you. You are in your home. You know what is going on or what you are dealing with. So sit your wife down. Let her understand why then she needs to sometimes just stay away from the phone for a while. Maybe when the kids have to do their homework, supervise them to do the homework. And after that, you can go back to your phone. When you have to cook, do that without your phone. Unless in instances when maybe there's an emergency call coming through that you can't really, miss it, and then you have to attend to the phone for a short while and go back to what you're doing. But if the phone is taking away all the family time, all the bonding time, there's no connection or relationship building in the home, then it becomes a problem. So you really need to sit down with your families or whoever you're having this challenge with and then have a great conversation. And I'm sure that with that, you would come to an understanding and have a smooth relationship. Anyway, that's all we have for you by way of this phone conversation today. But Breakfast Daily is not done. There's more. Do stay with us. We come back right after this break.
Facility Pro Management Services Limited, the most outstanding facility management company in Africa. We have over 12 years experience in professional facility management services, such as cleaning, fumigation, and pest control to landscaping, post-construction cleanings, and electronic security installations. With highly trained personnel, exceptional customer service, and operations in all 16 regions of Ghana, we offer you value for money always. Facility Pro, trusted by top brands like Scania West Africa, Orca Deco, Robert Bosch Ghana, National Communications Authority, First National Bank, Consolidated Bank Ghana, Zenith Bank, Brain Hill International School, Villac International School, just to mention a few. Let us maintain the value of your property. Facility Pro, maintaining the value of your property.
Are you ready? It's on Friday, the 8th of November, 2024. Venue is Cedar Mountain Chapel, Cedar City, number 1 Lagos Avenue. Gate opens at exactly 5 p.m. The Sunday Light edition of I Testify will feature inspiring performances by our indefatigable Cedar Choral. Minister Prince Danzel, Minister Nicholas Ofuria Connor, the host choir, Cedar Mass Choir, the Refreshing Harmonious Chorale, and the Energy Booster Group, Team Eternity Ghana. Prepare for an unforgettable night of worship, praise, and powerful testimonies that send the light to the world. Don't miss out on this special event. I Testify 2024. We are sending the light. Come with family and friends.
Another morning, another day filled with possibilities. My old car reflects my journey, and today could be the day I take a big step forward. Anything is possible. Just think about it.
My shelves are ready to be filled, and soon the flat rate will open up exciting new opportunities. I can already envision a vibrant shop bustling with customers, all eager to discover what I have to offer.
I feel optimistic about import costs. Why? Because with DMB flat duty rates, my expenses will be more manageable. I can see my business thriving.
Every moment spent with my son brings back wonderful memories.
I tell you, my son, with my digital skills, now one can create games in the website.
A sure of vote #1 on the ballot.
You play me, I play you. A stage play written by Efo Kojumagbe.
Maza, you not pay me you. I didn't run. I said it's 150 Ghana cedis. That's 15,000 naira. From just this place to this place, you say 150. I took you from Tema to come to me.
Join Jonalyn Thatia Ghana, Brain Jota Nigeria, Clemento Shores Ghana, and Adra Olins Lindsay. Adopted Nigerian for a night of laughter, drama, and great moments at the National Theatre on 8 November 2024 for 2 shows at 4 p.m. first show and 8 p.m. second show, and the Bukum Boxing Arena on 9 November 2024 at 7 p.m. for one unforgettable show. To purchase ticket, simply dial *713 *33 *10# or visit africaartsnetwork.com or go to the various locations: Airport Shell, Bachana Total, Roxwache, and Silverbird Cinemas Accra Mall. For more information, call 0541 234 586. You Play Me, I Play You is powered by Africa Arts Network in collaboration with Challenging Heights, sponsored by Pepsodent, Star Life Insurance, York's Rent-A-Car, Tilly's, and Mark Felix Foods. You Play Me, I Play You. Ghana and Nigeria. Ha! Who can play?
All right, welcome back. Now it's time for us to get into a conversation about an event that is happening at 5 p.m. today. Yes, it's called I Testify 2024. Now I've been joined in the studio by Michelle J. She's part of the PR team for Cedar Mass Choir, and also Evangeline Benate, who is also part of the PR team, and they're both here. Ladies, you're both welcome.
Thank you so much.
All right, so I Testify 2024. What's this all about?
Oh, okay. This is the 8th edition, and it's an initiative of Cedar Mountain Chapel through Reverend Stephen Wengam. And I mean, 8 years ago, we came together as a mass choir and to, you know, put together a program or an event that gives people the avenue to testify, to praise, and to worship, to dance. So, you know, that's just the main vision for us. Yeah.
All right, so if people attend the event tonight, what can they expect to experience by the time the evening is over?
This is what I believe. I believe that after your testimony, you have actually finalized whatever miracle it is. You know, one day Jesus met 10 people and healed them, and only one came back to show himself.
To say thank you, yeah.
And Jesus, we find in the Bible that he tells people, go and show yourself to the priest. So actually what we're going to do today is to go and show ourselves to the priest. We're going to undersign whatever it is that the Lord has done for us throughout the year. People have secret testimonies, but here is where we finalized everything.
Okay.
Yes.
So we'll be sharing testimonies tonight?
So we're going to testify together.
Okay.
All of us are going to testify. We're going to give you the opportunity through our music for you to finalize your testimony.
Okay.
Yes, if for nothing at all, is month 11 in year 2024. Isn't that a miracle?
Yes.
The 11th hour.
Yeah. Right. Now, so you're going to have choirs ministering?
Yes.
What else do we have? Okay, so which choirs are ministering tonight? And then what else do we have happening on the program?
So we are blending contemporary with choral.
Okay.
We want to suit, all preferences tonight. And so we have our very own Cedar Mass Choir doing more of a contemporary vibe. Then we have Cedar Choral. We also have Harmonious Choral coming through. And we have Team Eternity, of course. And we also have some of our ministers as well, Minister Neka Kono, Minister Prince Dancel, and so much more. And I believe it's going to be amazing.
Okay. Now, is it a ticketed event? Should people have to pay to come?
No way. It's absolutely free. I mean, I Testify is an annual event, like Michelle said earlier. It's been happening for 8 years. And all these years, it's always been free, regardless of the fact that it's growing bigger and evolving so massively. It is still free. All we need is your grateful heart, and just come with your testimony.
Wonderful. Now, I see an amazing lineup of people here. I mean, Prince Dancel, Team Eternity.
Right.
I mean, it looks like a power-packed evening.
It is power-packed.
Power-packed. So that's why you should come early, because we're going to do a lot. So it's good to come early. The time is 5 p.m. We start at 5 p.m. at Cedar Mountain Chapel. We are located at number 1 Lagos Avenue, Shiashi. Right after you take the curve, you take another curve on the left, and you can't miss it. So from the Shiashi bus stop,
Exactly.
You take
we're just the first property on your left.
On the
left.
So
the
as
entire
you're climbing
block.
up into East Legon,
exactly.
Left towards Lagos Avenue, first property on Lagos Avenue.
Very, very well.
You're right there.
That is Cedar City.
Yes, that's
Cedar City.
Cedar City. That is the church of our General Superintendent, Reverend Stephen Wengam.
No, but I like the Cedar City.
You like it?
It sounds nice.
Yes.
Cedar City.
Get used to it. You're going to hear more of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's going to turn into a cathedral.
I know where
very
the city is
soon.
coming from.
Right. So no, you are the one who's drawing it there. We are
family.
But tell us a little bit more about the, Cedar City as a church and everything else for people who don't know and who would say, okay, look, I'm looking for somewhere to worship.
Right.
Tell us about
Okay, so Cedar Mountain Chapel is an Assemblies of God church.
Okay.
Yes. We fall under the Assemblies of God umbrella. And very interesting to note that our lead pastor is now the General Superintendent of Assemblies of God. Now, Cedar as a church holds music as a core value.
Okay.
Yes, our lead pastor takes worship very seriously. And in fact, within our vision, we're looking to be an example to Africa and even beyond. So here, as you can see from what we've done with our lineup, we are honing big names within the church, and God giving us more help. I'm telling you that very big names are going to come out from the Cedar Mass Choir as you see it. We have so many acts coming. And so Cedar is a place where we believe strongly in connection and also missions. In fact, this year, we're running on the theme Send the Light.
Okay.
And I Testify 2024 is the Send the Light edition. So
I can see from the artwork there, it's beautiful.
It is the Send the Light
Send the
edition.
Light
And Send the Light
like
mainly means share the hope of Christ with everyone and anyone. So that's why you have to come and have this experience of the Send the Light edition.
When are your services? When can people attend service if they want to be part of Cedar Mountain?
So we have 3 services on Sunday. We have the first service, which is 7 a.m. And then we have the second service, which is 9:30. And then the third service, which is 6 p.m. And we also try as much as possible to appeal to the international community. So our second service is dedicated to
French
community. We're trying to open it up
beautiful.
more to more communities because that's our mandate. So please just come and worship with us. We'll teach you English, we'll teach you French, whatever.
I love it. Okay, so final details again. And then any thank yous you want to give out as well. Details again, it's happening tonight?
Yes, it's happening tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Our major thank you will go to the General Superintendent. Again, like you're saying, it looks like a power-packed night. Look at everything that's going to happen.
Yeah.
And this entry is going to be free at the kind of location it is. Everything has been fully sponsored, and it's because of how much belief the General Superintendent has in our music and also its ability to reach out to all generations. So we want to say thank you to Assemblies of God leadership, specifically in the person of the General Superintendent, Reverend Dr. Stephen Yenisom Wengam.
And our beautiful First Lady.
Yes. And also to note, you know, he has been bereaved recently, but nothing has shaken the man. I mean, I think that he's still giving us every support. So we want to say thank you to him, and of course to the Build Acts for accepting to come and make this night a beautiful one.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for coming through. Again, it's 5 p.m.
5 p.m. sharp.
Okay.
Yes,
All right. But gates are always open, right? You know, it's not.
Gates
it's not
actually open before 5.
Before 5.
Yes,
So,
it's 4 to 4:30.
4
so
to 4:30
people are free to come in straight from work.
Fantastic.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much for coming through. Right. I've been speaking with Michelle Ejay and Evangeline Benate. They are both with the PR team of Cedar Mountain Choir. Now, tonight is happening. I Testify 2024, the Send the Light edition of I Testify. Now, you don't want to miss out on that. It's going to be a fantastic evening. We've got Team Eternity, we have Harmonious Choral, we have so many other choirs, of course, with the resident choir as well, featuring big on the night. All right, so tonight is 5 p.m. You don't want to miss out on that. Thank you once again for coming through.
Thank you for having us.
And we're going to take a look at a conversation that Dzifa had with the Africa Makeup and Beauty Fair. She caught up with them and had a conversation about a program that's upcoming. Let's enjoy.
What's going on here?
Hello.
Somebody didn't tell me that there was actually going to be a whole makeup session. What did I miss? Did I miss an information or something? What's going on?
We are from Makeup Ghana, and we are here to talk about the Africa Makeup and Beauty Fair and the Ghana Beauty Awards.
Wow, I see. So because it's about the African Makeup and Beauty Fair and the Ghana Beauty Awards, there's actually a live demonstration going on here.
Yes, a sneak peek of what is actually going to happen.
Okay.
Yes, from the 8th, 9th, and 10th November.
Right, we'll get into the conversation shortly, but before we do, of course, it's just right for me to introduce to you my guests who have decided to invade the studio this morning. And I have with me in the person of Joseph Somwa, who is the African Makeup and Beauty Fair team member, as well as Maureen Ofori, who is also the African Makeup and Beauty Fair team member, and they are here to tell us all about the event and the awards happening. So let me start off with you, Joseph, whilst Maureen is busily doing what she does best. Tell us, what is the African Makeup and Beauty Fair all about?
Okay, so it's a trade show, a beauty trade show. It's been running for 8 years. This is the 8th edition, and it brings together beauty stakeholders, not only from Ghana, from outside the country, the continent, and also overseas. So this year we are having a synergy edition of the Africa Makeup and Beauty Fair. That's the AMB Fair. And then the Ghana Beauty Awards. So the Ghana Beauty Awards is on the 10th, Sunday at 6 p.m.
Right.
And then the Africa Makeup and Beauty Fair is on the 8th and 9th of November.
Okay, Maureen.
Friday, Saturday.
Okay, fine. So I'll come back to you, Joseph. But Maureen, tell us, what are you doing right now?
So, like Joseph said, we are really, really excited for the AMB fair. So we are going to be glammed up, we are going to have fun, and we are preparing for just that. We are giving people a sneak peek of what's going to be happening there. Nobody wants to miss this. It's the biggest fair, and it's not even ticketed. You just have to walk in for free and enjoy all that is going to go on. Yes. So this is a sneak peek of that.
Right, it's a free event. What are some of the products or services we are going to be seeing? Are there going to be just makeup products, or because it's a beauty, makeup and beauty fair, is going to be open to other beauty industries and products?
Yes, so it's a whole package. When we say it's a whole package, it's not just any event or a fair that you attend. So we have brands across fashion, beauty, wellness. So not just makeup, we have hair, we have fashion, and then it starts with an opening ceremony. Yes, so where we have dignitaries and stakeholders in the beauty industry coming to give insights on the ways to propel the industry forward. Yes, and then so while the sales is going on, we have the opening ceremony, and then we have the panel discussion sessions, and then we have the beauty shows, hair, fashion show, entertainment, actually. So it's a whole package. You come to learn, you come to have fun, you come to shop. So yes, it's open for everyone. Any beauty, fashion enthusiast should pass through.
Now, one may be wondering, I mean, there are a lot of beauty fairs these days happening. If I may ask, is this your first, for the purposes of those who are watching for the first time? And if not, why should I even be at this fair? What is it about this fair that's so different from the others?
Okay, so this is the 8th edition.
Okay.
Yeah, the 8th edition. And we call it, or we dubbed it the Synergy Edition. So it's about sustainable collaborations amongst brands and businesses, and how we can come together and thrive in this country and then in the continent as well. So it's different. It's very different. You just have to experience it. We are going to have free barbering for all the men. Men are inclusive. You have to come, look good, and then the beauty shows, you take advantage of it. There are discount sales. You need to come and buy. Christmas is just around the corner. You have to just take advantage of it. So the products are going to be there. We have free makeup for some of the vendors. Just, actually,
just like what we are seeing here.
Yeah.
Right.
So just pass through and make sure at the Labadi Beach Hotel, the Adisa Pavilion. That's where the fair will be happening. And then right inside the Labadi Beach Hotel, we have the Omani Hall. That's where the awards night will be held. Yeah.
Now, Maureen, let me come back to you whilst you're still working on here, of course. Joseph mentioned rightly that this is the 8th edition. So it means that in the last 7 years, you've been very constant at this. What has been some of the success stories from some of the vendors you would like to share with us?
Right, so the main aim of the AMB Fair was to encourage strategic partnerships and collaborations. And we must say that since we have been doing this, we have had a lot of success stories of brands collaborating to bring out new products, new services, and it's been really exciting to watch. This is what the AMB Fair is all about. You've got all the stakeholders in the beauty industry coming in. We've got the regulators, the wholesalers, retailers, brand owners, and even people from different countries, because it's, after all, the African Makeup and Beauty Fair. So we've had a lot of success stories of even people breaking into international markets, for example, because this year we'll be having people from London who are looking to collaborate with businesses here. Yes, so this is something that other fairs do not provide. You have to come to the AMB Fair to experience this. Your next business partner might be at the AMB Fair.
Beautiful. This is not just a fair for you to come and buy products off the shelf from various vendors, but also a great opportunity for you to want to put your business out there and to network. But again, we can't talk about the success stories without sometimes highlighting the challenges, because many a times we show people the end result without them appreciating the work or the challenges that go through. How challenging has this been for you?
Yes, for the challenges, I think my boss, Madam Rebecca Dompa, will be the one to, elaborate or give a perfect picture.
But from your point of view.
But from my point of view, having a successful event is not easy. Yes, putting something like that together is not easy. And you have sponsors drawing back last minute. You have vendors coming in. Even though you have a deadline, you have someone calling last minute, oh, can you put me in there? You have a lot of challenges, team members, traveling outside the country. You have a lot of things going on. But when you have a goal and you are determined to make it come alive, you do whatever it takes to make it stand. So that's why we are in, this is the 8th edition. We look at collaborating and making sure that this thing goes on for as long as it can. Yes. So yes, we are in to stay. So all the businesses, if you are watching and you want to establish your business in the beauty industry, you should pass through. Yes, and you will not regret it.
No, I am just quite interested or intrigued about the evolution of the beauty industry, more so because your fair is about the African beauty industry. We are not just looking at Ghana, we are looking across Ghana, beyond here. Now, talk to me briefly. I don't know if you or Maureen would like to take this. What do you think about how the beauty industry has evolved over the years? I mean, you've been at this for 8 years running now, and how do you think of course, your brand has contributed to that evolution?
Yes, looking back, it was makeup, I think. Makeup that was all over the place 8 years ago. Yes, everyone was trying to do makeup. And then due to global trends, and then COVID, when COVID happened, we saw a fast growth, especially when it comes to digital marketing and how we can use, buy products online. You can also make sure that your products are not sensitive to the skin, making sure that you are using sustainable products. So when we look at our theme for this year, Synergy Edition, we are looking at sustainable practices that will make your business or the collaboration last. So you are not just coming to make money. It's not all about the money, the impact you're making. Yes, so yeah. That is what has kept us going. Yeah.
Beautiful. Now, Maureen, let me come to you. I see that in a few minutes, you've been able to beautifully glam our model up. This is not too much makeup. This is giving a very subtle and everyday look, I suppose. So what would you call this kind of makeup, or where can you take this kind of makeup?
So this is the most basic of glam. This is everyday makeup. You can wear it to exist at home. Okay. You can wear it to go out. Okay. You can wear it to work. You can wear this basically anywhere. It's a very wearable everyday makeup. Anyone can do this.
And I like how the products match perfectly with her skin. You are not seeing a different skin on the face as compared to on the neck. So this is very beautiful. Are you done?
Yes.
Right. If you are done, then I think our model can take leave of us now. So we continue the conversation and wrap it up. But Maureen, whilst our model is taking leave of us, I can see some products here. I can see some things on the table. Could you run us through what you have on the table, and if these are some of the things to expect at the African Makeup and Beauty Fair?
Yes, that's right. So a lot of people used to think that we were all about just makeup. And like my colleague said, that's not the case. We are targeting the beauty and wellness.
Sit down.
Thank you. The beauty and wellness industry at large. And so on the table, you can see that we've got brands, from makeup brands, we've got fragrance brands. Yeah. Yes, and we've got skincare. We others include hair, even fashion, nail care, all of that. They are going to be represented over there. So we want people to have a feel of what to expect when they come. We have a lot of quality, top-notch brands that will be represented at the AMB Fair.
Now, I pretty much understand that it is not just about the fair, but there's also going to be a beauty awards, which is the Synergy Edition. Tell us all about it, because I am very much interested.
Yes. So we at Makeup Ghana, our aim is to foster excellence, right? And we like to award talented people in the industry. So again, this is the 8th year that the Ghana Beauty Awards will be taking place, and this year it is dubbed the Synergy Gala. Yes, so it's a night full of glitz and glam, and we go there to celebrate those who have proven themselves so well throughout the year in all the beauty categories that we have mentioned. Yes, so that's what the Ghana Beauty Awards is about, which will be happening on the 10th of November 2020.
Right, you mentioned categories. So how is the selection done, or how are the nominations filed and all of that? And if so, if I want to participate in this, is it too late for me to actually file for a nomination, or how do I do it? Do I call you and tell you that I am interested in taking part in the awards, or how do I go about it?
Okay, so we normally open nomination for a period.
Okay.
Yes, and it's done now. So we have a period for opening or taking in applications for nomination, and then after that we sieve through. We have a board, and then the judges that will go through all the submissions and make sure they select the best for each category. Yes. Then after that, we do we actually interview the nominees, and then we go through their documents. You know, some of them, they don't have registered businesses, but they just want the award. Yes, and we actually make sure that we are giving deserving nominees the award. Yes, so it's a whole process. It's not just a popularity contest that we know, okay, you are popular on social media, so we want to give you an award. No, you go through the process. You can ask any of the nominees. They have to go through the process.
Very, very important. I mean, your work has to speak for itself.
Yeah.
So I suppose this is, this is heavy. This is how the award looks like. This is heavy, and it's very beautiful. So this is what they are going to be walking away with on the day. All right, so tell us again all the information we need to know about the event date, the venue, how people can access the place and all of that.
Okay, so it's happening on the 8th and 9th, the AMB Fair, Friday, Saturday, and from morning 8 a.m. till 10 p.m. Yes, so make sure you pass through. And then the awards is on Sunday, 6 to 9 p.m.
Right. Is there a ticketed event? If I want to attend and I'm finding any difficulties, is there a number to call or anything?
Yes, so for the fair is free, but you have to register to attend. So you can go on our social media pages, AMB Fair, on Instagram, on Facebook, AMB Fair, on Twitter, AMB Fair. And then you can also register at the gate when you get to the Labadi Beach Hotel. For the awards, you can call 055-25-55-5555 to get your ticket and make sure you take part.
Right. Maureen, any final words from you before we go?
So I want to urge everybody to pass through. It's an annual event, and you don't want to miss it this year, because otherwise you have to wait until next year. And you would realize that you would have missed out on a lot. So I encourage all beauty enthusiasts, brands, retailers, wholesalers, anybody at all in the beauty industry. Even if you're not, you can pass through, because you never know whom you might meet over there. So yes, we are looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow.
Yes, and we can't leave without thanking our sponsors and partners, Channel 1 TV, City FM. We are so grateful. Sunny FM, Prime Stone Holdings, Casa Preco, Corporate Travels, Studio 24. Yes, Labadi Beach Hotel.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. It's been a great conversation with you from Makeup Ghana. So yes, you heard it for yourselves. Do pass through 8th, 9th and 10th of November to experience the African Makeup and Beauty Fair. 8th is actually today. So if you're watching me and you want to spend your Friday night somewhere or your Friday somewhere, go through the African Makeup and Beauty Fair. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's a 3-day event. So I've been speaking to Maureen Ofori and Joseph Somwa, who are team members from the African Makeup and Beauty Fair. They are actually from Makeup Ghana. They've been having a conversation with me about the awards and the fair happening this weekend. There's more on Breakfast Daily. Do stay with us.
Look around. Home also need a makeover. Oh, mine clearly does. So we went to Ashroom and found the Como collection. It had everything we're looking for and more. Matching furniture for the entire home, designed with you in mind.
Where's Como collection? Dressing up is just a breeze. Always ready with a perfect accessory.
A magic dressing mirror. One look and you're ready to face the world. Or at least the kids.
A bed perfect for young men who want
a table that turns into a treasure chest.
And finally, a sofa with this grand TV unit for family time at home.
Head over to any Ashform store now and discover the new Como collection. Ashform, feel it, know it.
Dr. Baumian once said,
"We are building a new harbor in Cape Coast and a new airport in Cape Coast."
In 2020, we will promise an airport and a harbor. Fast forward to today, absolutely nothing. Sure working. Vote John Dramani Mahama for president. Trustworthy, honest, and reliable. Vote for change. Choose the umbrella. Vote John Dramani Mahama and the NDC.
Get ready! The Harvest Chapel International Overcomers Convention is here! It's a week of the word and demonstrations of God's love and power. Theme: Wisdom for Building the Church. And God's servants ministering are Prophet Eric Oklu Parsley, Living Fountain Baptist Church, Bishop Ewusi Brookman, Rhema Calvary Center, and Dr. Michael Bwedi Nyamiche, Makers House Chapel International. And it's hosted by Reverend Fitzgerald Odonko. Prepare your heart, soul, and mind, and let's meet at Tehila Temple, Harvest Chapel International, South Tesano, from Tuesday 26th November to Sunday 1st December, 6 p.m. each night from Tuesday to Friday, and 9 a.m. on Sunday. Song ministrations will be by the Harvest Gospel Choir, and Wonyam and Calvis Hammond. Make time to be at the life-transforming Overcomers Convention 2024.
Introducing a new era of sophistication and power. The Haval Julian from Zondertech Ghana Limited. The Julian is packed with features that elevate your journey. Enjoy excellent interior build quality designed for comfort and style. Experience an impressively smooth and refined drivetrain powered by a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine with 147 horsepower and 220 newton-meters of torque. Visit us at your nearest dealership and drive away for brand new Haval Julian. Call us on 0501 772222 or 0501 773333.
In a fast-growing urban environment like Accra, you might think that your CCTV or electric fence would prevent crime. Hear the real stories from those who now feel safe like never before with Response One.
We had CCTV and electric fence. We thought we were safe. But when the robbers came in, they cut our fence and they didn't care. I was terrified for my baby's life. The CCTV recorded everything. But Response One monitored alarm system, which is connected to our electric fence, that saved us. The swift response from the alarm system triggered a signal instantly. They dispatched their response team immediately. We now feel safe. Now we truly feel protected.
Don't wait for tragedy to strike. Protect your home with Response One's monitored alarm system and our theft protection guarantee. Immediate response, real protection. Response One, stay connected, stay protected.
Introducing Rexona Non-Stop Protection 72-hour antiperspirant with breakthrough microtechnology that forms a stronger sweat barrier. Tested to the limit, even during the most intense workout.
Still clean, dry, and fresh for longer.
Try the new Rexona 72-hour non-stop protection for clean, dry, and fresh underarms every day.
He have not shown sign of settling down.
Oh, you don't mean it. The power to deliver is available.
I might have a solution.
You take this and spray twice. Shake the gel. Place it on your lips and say the magic word. Yes. You, my darling, are unlucky in love.
John, mema wakwaba.
Yeah, so.
Alaji, mema wakwaba.
Yeah.
John, I had a bro, one on.
I really am a gun and Tina Menamo, and then break a crane Mijano. Don't want to know my Saba.
Alaji, I had a bro.
Yo, Medasi. Moamonim, Tamana, Amawa, which you Mumiana, Name Bobo and a Kakra. As I said, dear, my crowd said, the person may be warino. Namiko Siesino. Name money sign Jan and Nasubium, no your crabeshe.
Yo, I was in a four, uncle. And okay, yeah, on my essay.
I say, my sister, be show ball. Sahu machi, 2 o'clock okra. Meko band, the Kwaku Iska, Eddie Abraham Ghana. Nama Bonigretri, I'm not starting Kokon. Hey!
Akunta, you are still incompetent.
2 persons are in Mammy Abrabo, a 2 chachati aviator. There be a muscle.
Aladi has also promised us jobs through digitalization. A Jimabe Busu.
Alaji dear, Metenasua, Nemasware, a Miribia Mecania Besano, which me talk and near light when you phone so, a mammy, baby, or Nambia. Yo, Amagana, and Yamin Meware amount. Alaji ni, Jones ni, where choose.
No Ababa say. Alaji number 1.
Alaji number one.
Esuro.
Everybody now. Maria, 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 Mele kagbe ko abalom. Mele fabi, Maria, Mele kagbe ko abalom. Maria, 1, 2, 3, go. Ebe sonye sike nye bli wolekwe. Ike na nye kosra ebe sokpe milezo. Mesonti men, indole bibi, solenti men. Rasere Sizadona. Menyale game to Yakaka. Afie Bemilezo. Lolongli Yakofanya Ukomiano. Namebuta Melemusiangu. Egana be Melona. Maria, le cagbe con la valo. Me le fa, vi, Maria, le cagbe con la valo. Maria, Maria, le cagbe, oh, Maria, me le fa, vi, Maria, le cagbe con la valo. Marie. For the last time, 1, 2, 3, go. Baby, today I don't get some. You know me say I don't go get. My wool don't go my bad $1. Yeah. Mega Gigi, I'm a remanya chomo. 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 Orekana Afojile unsamekpa nagayambo. Amadeke menyambe kugwe. Mama Gobi, Mama Gobi, Mama Gobi, Mama Gobi, Asabori kumasa se. Ema, eh. Ema, ele. Rum. Ema. Rum. Asabori kumasa sio. Asaborin kumasasio. Asaborin kumasasio. Yamala. Asaborin kumasasio. Bigala. Yamala. Asaborin kumasasio. Asaborin kumasasio. Asaborin kumasasio. Monique Masasua. Fijona. Jalabio minge, kake fife komila. Akote swete shigiso, masuma shiri. Adamana mesito yo minge, kake fife komila. Akote shogo giniso, masuma shiri. Yoba, yanama bempienta. Opira fue mentumpulo na uobe kumi. Yoba, yanama bempienta. Opira fue mentumpulo na uobe kumi. Chikunya kawunye, afinye lono, do chikule unye, nyaka mewo, bobo nyaka unye, lono nezado mapakona ulu, obe nuka mewo, chinyuka ya unye, afinye lono, do chikule unye, nyaka mewo, bobo nyaka unye, lono nezado mapakona ulu, Kaimewo, chikunya kaunye, afinye nono, do chikure gunye, yakaimewo, bobo nyakaunye, lono nezado, mapakona ulu, 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 ebenu kaimewo, chikunya kaunye, afinye nono, do chikure gunye, nyakaimebro, bobo nyakaunye, lono nezado, Mommy don't day, Kelly don't come in the house. Do we what side by side?
Sarah Music and the Vroom Band. Wow.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. Wow. Vroom. Man, that was such a good move.
Yeah, it's always fun and electrifying
Yeah.
when Sarah is here. And you know, you and I were talking about him a while ago, that I like the way he picks any song and makes his own ever rendition out of it.
Beautiful.
So
I love it.
original.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You know? And let's celebrate musicians like this. Well done, well done, well done.
Yeah.
Now, Echo Costa, you've already seen him on your suite.
Yeah.
It comes with energy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, my name is Echo. E for what? Energy. Yeah. So I have to represent as usual. But hey, man, it feels good.
You know, recently, I met some guy. He's about my age.
Okay.
And then he says, Charlie, when I see the young people, I used to have energy like this. I don't know where it went.
It's just time.
So now, when I see an Echo doing this, I'm just asking myself, how much longer?
Oh, I have more years. I have like some 50 more in my body. So
That's right.
Okay.
No, but I'll be that guy who, even in my old age,
You'll be having fun.
I'll still be having fun because I can't see myself
being any different, any other way.
I mean, because I've been like this from when I was young, from nursery to primary to GSS to high school, Aquinas, to university, and now like I'm here. When I was in my university, UPSA, the hostel. It was open fresh, and we're the first batch to actually occupy the hostel. Like literally from the ground floor to the 7th floor, everybody knew a guy called Echo. Everybody.
Charlie, every uni has one person like that. So
everybody in the hostel knew somebody called Echo.
Wow.
And I was the guy who was always giving them problems. Like, you know, when they go for meetings and they know I'll be the loud one, I'll say it.
Problem child.
Yeah, I'll say it. I don't care. Whatever happens. So because of that, they never gave me the leadership position. They didn't want me to fill in the I don't care. I will do it. So for me, I've always had energy. And when I'm in church, there is worse. Like, you know, I can jump and enjoy myself. People like, don't you ever get tired? Yes, we are human. We all get tired. But I don't get tired for long. I just rest and then I'm back on the road again. That's why I can roll with Tajideen.
I was just about to say that. No wonder he has a best friend like Tajideen. Best of a feather, they say.
Yeah, we confuse our owners, so nobody knows. You see, they say best of a feather flock together, but in our case, best of a feather, we confuse the owner. So yeah, but I mean, it feels good.
It's good to always have you.
Yeah, it feels good to be here. I'm always looking forward to a Friday, to be honest.
Look, before we get into the conversation or what you have for us on the weekend, we had a conversation earlier on the show, a phone-in conversation. So we were asking our viewers what their experiences were with partners who are always on their phone. It just has to do with phone addiction. Have you had that experience?
I just want to rip my mind out, man.
Easy, calm down.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't stand it. It's something that I can't stand. I don't know, even people here in the company, even when somebody is eating and the person is on their phone. So there's a point. I'm always fighting with Tajideen. So Tajideen is my partner. Let's put that in perspective and in context.
He's your best friend.
He's my best friend.
Yeah.
I just can't stand somebody eating and then they're holding their phone. Like,
it's like, can you not put it down already?
Like just put it down for a second and finish your food. Phone addiction, it's a no-no for me. So I'm in a relationship and then my girlfriend wants to rather be on her phone
than have a conversation
with me. Like we are in the same room, we are in the living room, and then you're on your phone, the TV is on, we are supposed to watch something, you're on your phone. I just hate it. If you know me, you know how much I love to stay away from my phone as much as possible. Like, find it overwhelming. Like I have to reply text, I have to call someone, I have to do this. So for me, this conversation is like, it's a good way to get away from my phone. Like I try as much as possible to So when I'm on leave, when I travel, especially when I travel with family, anything, I feel like this is a good avenue to put my phone away. And just get to spend quality time with the person.
Honestly, I think we need to have a conversation and maybe call a psychologist on breaking phone addiction. You know, helping people to break phone addiction.
It's serious. Phone addiction, TV addiction. Oh my God, these are the things I just can't stand. I want to spend quality time with you. Then she's on her phone. She doesn't want to even talk. And you know, and right now it's translating to the kids.
But you see, you know what happens? And this is what I was telling Dzifa earlier. I said, look, do you know what happens? What happens is that people are emotionally disconnecting from their present, but rather connecting with people that are far away from them.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
so
true.
it's like those other relationships become priority. And then the one that is with you is like loses its relevance and loses its you know,
we
its
rather
place.
value miles away when somebody is just
It's
a meter
right
here
here.
and you're just going to
that's the
So
problem.
for me, this morning, the conversation you guys were having, I was just like, it has just walked right into it for me.
One day I went to a restaurant. And, you know, having a meal. And then I could not believe it. This is a couple of years ago. I could not believe it. That 4 ladies, probably just either in uni or just out of uni level, right, walked into the restaurant ostensibly to come and enjoy a meal, right? Guess what? 1, 2, 3, 4, they sat around the table. Everybody pulls out their phone, and in the entire time that I was there,
they were pressing.
They were on their phones and not talking to each other.
How?
They were not there was no conversation between themselves. The only time they spoke was when the waitress came to take their order. That was it.
Are they friends?
That's strange.
They came together.
Yeah,
They
so
arranged for wherever they came from. They came from where to come.
So you assume they are friends?
Yes.
That's very strange.
Let me tell you. Let me put you on the spot. Let me put you on the spot. So I went out with her friend. And she knows what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And the
Your friend.
entire time,
Why are you saying
she
this
was on her
TV,
phone.
Echo?
She was on her phone.
Hey, Dzifa, are you
And then
like
you know what she do?
Are you like her friends?
No, do you know what made it worse? She was on her phone. And she snap. Then she give me the phone. Echo, take a picture of me. I was like, oh my God, this is it, man. I know her friend is going to crucify me, but me, I don't care. I have said it. I didn't mention your name.
It's good you know she's going to crucify
Oh
you.
man,
Anyway.
right after the show, that she will start calling me. What did you say? What did you say?
But say why are you owning the problem?
She knows herself, and I know what he's talking
Why are you
about.
owning the conversation? We are having a conversation here. Why are you owning it? Why are you saying?
actually
Why are you saying it's like it's for you? It's not for
He
you.
has actually just said I went out with her friend.
How many friends do you have in this world?
Exactly.
It's just one of them
No,
he has gone
not
out
your,
with.
no, not
You
all your
don't
friends. You think I know? I know some of your friends that you don't even know them.
Anyway, enough of that. What do you have for us?
But I also went out with another friend of hers. It's okay.
That's a lie.
I
Anyways,
thought I was coming to hear Kokosa.
No.
Anyways, I mean, if it was good, but phone addiction, try as much as possible to stay away from it. It's not good.
Seriously.
It's not good. Anyway, now this weekend is going to be packed. It's going to be exciting, and it's starting from tonight.
Right.
So from Friday night to Sunday, no, Monday morning.
Wow.
Yeah, there'll be something to do.
Wow.
So Monday morning.
Yeah, Monday morning.
Yeah, when Mama calls and says,
no.
you have to
It's
get ready
enough.
for work.
Yeah, you know, and the point is this: I know a place that even Sunday into the Monday morning, like that night into the morning, I know a place that I can show you that if you go there, Monday 7 o'clock, buying a boss
When people are dressing up
In
to go
Accra.
to work.
Wow.
a boss gidi ni Jena share. And you know we're also getting into the festive season. So right now, more of the
things are
places will
heating
be
up.
boiling, so
Things are heating up.
So just look forward to that. But this,
I was tempted to say 24-hour economy.
but you said it. So were you tempted or you've actually said
I've
it?
actually said let's go.
Let's go before we get problems with you. Anyway, but you know, on Sunday, CC Baidu, he was here, I think, yesterday. Yes, and he'll be having the Mariah experience. I mean, I have seen CC Baidu perform number of times. Like I think I've lost count of the number of times I've seen him perform. And I want to say, this guy, he's spirit-filled. He understands the word. I always tell him, you're a pastor. Stop running away from it. You're a pastor. You start calling you Pastor Sisi baby. But he's a good guy, and he really has this special thing with songs. He's able to take an old song and remake it. A lot of people are remaking old songs, but he makes it in a very different and a special way. And I feel like everybody must be there at the Mariah Experience, Accra International Conference Center. Sunday, November 10th, 4 p.m. It's actually free. It is actually free. What's your reason not to be there?
Exactly. No, I'm going to be there.
It's a free event to encounter Jesus.
Yeah, I'm actually going for that event.
No, why? What will be your reason not to be there?
I'm looking forward to it.
And it's 4 p.m. Good time. Back from church and having family.
And it's early enough for the program to end, and then you get home early.
Exactly.
And this event, I brought 4 hours. So 4, 8, 9, you can go home. I mean, nobody is going to stress you and all of that. But I'm super excited about the people who are on the bill because, number one, we have Daughters of Glorious Jesus. The evergreen. They never grow old.
That is something.
They will play their catalog for you to be able to enjoy. So Daughters of Glorious Jesus will be there. We'll have the Son. I mean, the guy who has now taken it up, Kofi Pepra. Taking it up from his dad. To me. He has done a rendition of it, and it's just beautiful. And the ever beautiful hair. This lady, she defeat me.
Who, Ever Grace?
Charlie. Let me tell you, if I'm somewhere and Ever Grace is performing there, Charlie, if I worship small, then my bonnet kakra because I'll be admiring her beauty. Then I'll worship. Charlie,
it's confession time.
No. She's beautiful. So you're just standing there, you're just like, God created you well. Ever Grace. Yeah, she'll be there. And then a guy with like one beautiful smile. I really
Luigi McLean, man.
A fantastic
the first time I heard his name, and I think I'm not the only one because my girlfriend was saying the same thing. First time I heard his name, I thought of an African American musician.
Right.
She said she actually thought it was a white guy. And then when you hear him sing, he could easily be, he's from Italy or he's from anywhere in Europe or something. Just speaks really good English. Charlie, he'd be gunman. Proper one, indigenous.
And if you hear him sing,
and the singing.
Let me tell you, he sings with so much technique. So one time, I think when Kirk Franklin and Maverick City were in Ghana,
yes.
I was so close to the stage and I was watching him closely perform. The technique the guy uses in singing, I'm not exaggerating, like even his tongue, how he places it.
He's intentional about it.
He's very intentional about it. Say you're saying you have to keep your mind around. So Charlie, I'm going to have it. And Blessing Ali is also going to be in the house, so you get to enjoy yourself, bro. This is also sponsored by Holland Insurance. So Charlie, you are very well insured. I'm just kidding on that one. But I mean, the Mariah Experience will be happening. You get to go there, enjoy yourself, and have a good time. Tomorrow at 2 p.m., the Good Park will come alive. And how will it come alive? It will come alive with all the vrooms you can think about. So that's why he said
the vroom band.
The vroom band. I was like vroom because if you're a big fan of Land Rovers, anything Land Rover, so Range Rover, the Land Rover, the proper old Land Rovers. The Rover Fest will be happening at the Good Park tomorrow. At 2 p.m. to 12 a.m.
Where is the Good Park?
So when you get to Accra Mall, there's this green park to the, if you're facing the Accra Mall, to the left-hand side. Yes, so like you're heading towards Spintex. But enter the Accra Mall, you have access to the Good Park. Yes, enter the Accra Mall, you have access to the Good Park. It's going to come alive. I am, I'm a petrol head and I love cars. I'm an auto head, so I'm super excited about this. I will pass through, but I wouldn't stay long because tomorrow is a very, very packed day for me from 6 a.m. in the morning till 8 p.m. in the evening. So the Good Park is going to come alive. You have to be there to actually get to enjoy something good and something beautiful. Now,
amazing.
This one, I love it because I got the opportunity to interview them.
Right.
You play me,
I play you. He was here yesterday actually as well.
That's Fifi. Fifi was there. He's the director for this one as well. But I am super excited about it because it's by my own boss, Kofi Dinkra. You know, he's the one leading the charge with this because it's Africa Arts Network that's putting this together. So you play me, I play you. Ghana versus Nigeria, who can play? Ghana versus Nigeria, who do you think will play each other very well?
Of course. Hey, wait. I was going to be a Ghanaian and then support Ghana, but Nigerians can be a bit cunning.
Hey, Nigeria. Oh man, I wish Chris was sitting here.
I'm sorry, but I've said it. I mean, I would have said it to her, and she would agree with me.
Nigeria.
Chris would agree with me.
I hear Nigeria, if you go and buy a phone from a shop, just stand there and check the phone, because if you move, by the time you come, the person has folded in the shop. The shop is gone. Oh, I'm not kidding, I'm serious.
That's really
the first time I heard this kind of story.
That's really exaggerating.
No, you see, you think it's exaggerating. Listen, a friend of mine, he came to live with me, a Nigerian friend of mine, he came to live with me for about 2 years. Look, he told me, he said, look, in Nigeria, things that have happened, he wasn't even going to tell me what can happen. He said something that happened. Somebody traveled, went to the UK, was in the UK for about 4 or 5 years, had family living in Ghana, so asked a few people to stay at the house and just maintain and keep the place and everything else. One day, the people in the house went out of town. By the time they came, the house was not there. It's like, wait, because
they came to meet a bear land.
Everything about the house had changed. Yeah. So the gate was different. The gate was different. The paint, the wall had been painted. There's a different house.
Yeah.
Different house.
Same location.
It's like now same location. The color scheme, Kwaku, is like what? It's like it's nothing related to what you are used to.
Wow.
Gone complete.
Yeah.
Now how do you say it's your house?
Yeah.
And then there are people there also. You knock on the gate, so people are there.
I'll even be sure when they were having party, they were enjoying themselves.
Look, so who can play?
Nigeria
who can play?
You know, it is only in Nigeria that if you go and see your siblings, or like Kwaku is my friend, I go and see him up at the airport.
Yeah.
Who is supposed to tell each other when you arrive? Let me know. Is it the person flying?
Yeah.
But the person flying will rather tell the person in Nigeria that when you get home, they will arrive before you, so don't worry. Okay, that's Nigeria for you.
Yeah. So you play me, I play you.
Yeah, who can play? But this time around, they have Brain Jota on there as well. So yeah.
Brain Jota you interviewed.
I interviewed Charlie. Yes. Oh my God, it's okay. I don't see this on TV. I'm telling you this off. But Charlie, it was a pretty interesting conversation I had with him, because Charlie, I was cracking joke for this guy to laugh, because he said, me, I'm a comedian, lie, I'll never laugh. I'm like, Omo, you for laugh, if you don't laugh, we'll continue the interview. I had to force the guy to laugh. But it was okay.
The laugh wasn't genuine.
Oh, Charlie, it was okay. But let me tell you, I had a good time on the show because he was very like, oh yeah, I mean, I'm in Ghana, I've been in Ghana for the set time.
He was trying to be serious.
Yeah, I was trying to be serious. I'm like, oh boy, Charlie, you're not serious. Stop it. But yeah, I had a good time with him. So make sure you are there tonight at the National Theatre, 4 p.m. and 8 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll be there for the 8 p.m. show.
I'm doing 8 p.m.
Yeah, I'm doing 8 p.m.
This weekend, I'm going out.
Oh, you're
I don't usually go out.
Let's go jam and chill.
This weekend I'm going out.
So Charlie,
when
8 p.m.
I'll pass somewhere.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why are you passing?
I'm passing somewhere.
We talk about that
after this. We discuss them.
We'll discuss it too.
You will discuss it.
We'll discuss it too.
We'll discuss it.
Are you agree? We'll discuss it too.
We'll discuss it.
All right. So why are you bothered? Or you two want to go somewhere? You want us to take you somewhere?
No comments.
All right. So tonight, 4 p.m., 8 p.m., 150 Ghana cities, 250 Ghana cities. You get to go there and enjoy yourself, have a good time. And then tomorrow, I'm super excited about tomorrow. Just that I can't be there because I'll be on the chat for tomorrow. But tomorrow, it will be open air at the Bukom Boxing Arena. So if you really want to enjoy open air, Bukom Boxing Arena, man, that's the place for you. You play me, I play you. Ghana versus Nigeria.
Let's see who is best at playing.
Yeah. And then also, I think tonight, the Fefefe Band.
Okay.
Yeah, Fefefe Band. They will be actually launching their album tonight at the National Theatre. So, Clementos Suarez is on there as well.
Oh, and
so
he's on the
You play me, I play you.
Oh, wow.
Now, this one is going to be at 6.
Okay.
So the first show, right after the first show,
so
you can pass through the folk place.
Yeah.
You know, at the National Theatre.
Yeah.
Go there, enjoy the Norwegian Ghanaian band.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they'll give you something Fefefe.
I like
now,
it.
the name of the band is Fefefe Band, but the name of the album, of the title of the album is Come to Accra.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's a way to promote for people to come to Accra and come and enjoy Accra. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, just
it sounds exciting.
Yeah.
I like it.
It is very beautiful.
It's giving, you know.
And, you know, we are getting into the festive season,
Yes.
so it ties into the beyond the return.
Festive season and the season where Ghana becomes the center of the world.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody comes to Ghana at Christmas.
Everything happens right here in Ghana. So if you're not right here in Ghana, you know, this festive season, I don't know where you're going to be, because, I mean, nowhere is going to bustle like Ghana. Yeah. Why are you doing this?
Nowhere is going to bustle like what?
Yeah.
Nowhere is going to bustle.
Nowhere is going to bustle like Accra, Ghana.
The last I checked, he just came back from Kenya.
Yeah, and Debbie,
So where from
it's
the
not a problem with Kenya.
I mean, you know, Kenyans also have
I have a message for you.
Oh my God.
It says, I went to a place called Computer Village in Lagos. I know that place, by the way, to get an MP3 device and a phone.
Okay.
I went with a man called Chooks. He watched me freely check out the devices and leisurely hold it. After I decided to buy it, he told me to either hide it in the deepest parts of my bag and hold it like my life depended on it, or give it to him to protect it for me. The next thing he said was that the fact that you have bought it doesn't mean it's for you. That's when I understood the situation.
So did he hand over the phone to him to hold it for him?
He didn't say.
He doesn't say, but I'm sure. Yeah. No, you for DG.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
You know, when Bridgewater was here, he told me that Ghana is too slow. Ghana is too slow.
That's how they all feel. No, that's how they all feel.
Hey, Nigeria, it's fast though.
Yeah, it's very quick.
Oh, let me tell you, Nigeria is faster than Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, your jacket, it will belong to somebody right now.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Oh yeah.
You are wearing it. They don't put this around in the bar too. Even when you put your generator outside, you have to lock it. You have to put it in a cage and lock it.
I remember in 2012 when I was in Lagos, every house has a generator. That's one of the things you realize, right? And the generators, they use like burglar proof, like double burglar proofing. It's not a joke. They burglar proof and they do double locking. It's not a play.
Dzifa, I mean, in all of this,
they'll carry a generator with burglar proofing with.
But let's put a disclaimer. In all of this, it is just the Ghana versus Nigeria. You play me, I play you. Who can play? That's why we are talking about this.
But of course,
we are not saying Nigeria.
But of course,
but Nigeria is also a good.
But that's why we keep going.
But you see, when you go to Banana Island, Charlie, you're going to have a good time. When you go to like those river states, all of that.
It's VI that I've been. I haven't been to any of the other places.
VI is what?
Victoria Island.
Yeah. I didn't know it's
VI. No, it's VI. It's VI. No, those of us who go often,
who frequent there,
it's VI.
But we don't know it's Victoria Island. So yeah, I mean, come to Accra Fefefe Band tonight at the National Theatre. So you go for You Play Me, I Play You. Right after that, the fair show. Just pass to support them and then get back. Also, the Militant Dance Group will be performing as well.
Okay.
You know, the guy that has the cap and then the cap will be doing magic and you don't know what is happening there. Yeah. They'll be performing as well. So, Charlie, that's all that's happening this weekend. If anything pops up, I'm going to let you know. But, you know, one thing too that happened this week that I really want us to celebrate is Musica 1050 this year.
Music?
Yeah, Musica.
Oh, wow.
1050 this year. So they launched their 50th anniversary. So tomorrow, I'm very sure I'll be hosting some of them on the show. We are talking about Musica, the ups, the downs, the good times, the bad times, all the things that they've enjoyed. And actually the 4 years that they were in court. What actually happened, what took them to court, all of that we're talking about. Is every musician in Ghana part of Musica? Or they are supposed to and they're running away? We'll find out about all of that right here on the show. I think Uncle Bessa will be in the house and Ahuma Bosco.
Okay.
Daddy Bosco will also be in the house, so that will be it. And then Bishop KOTM, if you are watching me, make your mind. Because I want us to have a good time.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Somebody sent a message for you. I see you from Kaneshi First Light. He says, the fair make like somebody's watching results. He said, I'm sure some parents are having flashbacks from the title alone. will be there, feely.
But will be there, feely.
Echo, and there's a message where someone says, Echo, show us your jacket plug. You cannot be rocking them alone. Show us the way senior. That's from Jonas from Kwabinyai.
Oh yeah, I mean I rock my jackets on the chat a lot, so you know I'm gonna take you there, but it's gonna cost you.
It sounds like that you did right now.
Yeah, it's gonna cost you like a few bucks, you know, like $1,000.
Drop the money,
you know, to be able to cop one for yourself. So if you've got a cash and you've got a kwacha,
let me read this birthday message and then let's talk about Matrix verse.
Yes.
Sure, quickly. Yeah, you want to do the
Of course. This one says, happy birthday to Joy Smiles Mensa, a cashier at I Am Royal Limited, Takrady, wishing her all the best in life, good health and long life. And this coming from Patrick Nana of Kwaku. Just before we talk about the matriarch this, I have to also wish my son a happy birthday.
You have a son?
Leroy Ni Nana Yao Taki. Leroy Ni Yao Taki. Happy 6th birthday. Look, continue to be the amazing son that you are and continue to light up everyone's world. I'll see you tonight. You know how we do it. Have a great day, little one.
So she's Mrs. Taki, ladies and gentlemen.
No. That's the name of the father. It doesn't mean she's Mrs. What's your problem?
Echo, I was wishing my son a happy birthday.
Hey, I didn't know you have a son.
Anyway, let's talk about the matriarch.
Okay, me too.
First.
I have a son. I'm just kidding. But before we talk about matriarch, special shout outs to Auntie Mimi. She's watching us right now. I mean, her husband loves the show so much and actually met her husband randomly.
Okay.
And now we are very good friends. So Auntie Mimi, salute to you, and I'll be coming home very soon. But actually,
we have a couple of other birthdays before Apioko.
In-house.
So Simon, Yaminta, and
Theophilus, yes.
Which of the Theophilus?
No, Theo.
Easy.
No, Theo technician.
Theo, you know how we do it.
That almost sounds like a threat.
Yeah, you know how we do it. But Simo, the owe me money, no OP. Simo. Is it the Simo?
Simo, who the catch here?
Simon, I can't just be he's owing me money, 5 CDs. This guy played a fast one on me.
Echo, 5 CDs. Kwaku, please, let's talk about the matriarchs. We don't have time.
No, okay, we'll collect it after.
Okay, give me the 5 CDs.
I don't have money on the set.
So give it to me after the show.
Yes.
You give it to me after the show.
Let's talk about the matriarchs verse. We are running out of time.
All right. Anyway, but Apioko, I mean, the matriarch herself, the red-haired matriarch.
Thank you, Red Riding Hood.
She's back in town. This is going to give us another version of the matriarch's verse this year. This year it says it's roots
and blossoms.
And you know what I get? Like from the beginning to the end. Man, it's going to be the alpha
and the omega.
Poetic as man, you're going to have a good time.
Are you performing the way you've started?
No, I'll be on stage. That I'm kidding. But if I never know, I'll show up on stage. You can never know because I'll give you lines already, right?
Well, looks like
alpha
and the omega.
From A to the Z of poetry will be on stage to give you everything that you have to know about poetry.
Echo, thank you very much for joining us.
2024. Roots and Blossoms. It's good to be. I am the royal girl.
All right, so I want to say a big thank you for spending time with us this morning. It's been fun, it's been exciting, great conversations. Keep watching Channel 1 TV. My name is David Kwaku.
And my name is Dzifa Kaidy. To have a great weekend and keep